Hey everybody, great to see you and welcome to Beetle Brad's channel. So happy to see you here today or tonight or this afternoon. Yeah, hope everybody's doing great. Well, Barnes & Noble nipped me once again. I thought I was done going to Barnes & Noble, but no, I had to go again. So I want to show you what I got at Barnes & Noble. For those of you who don't know, Barnes & Noble is an American company that sell books, CDs, DVDs, vinyl, magazines. They've got a coffee shop. They just got, they've got toys, they've got games, books on sale. It's got everything you ever wanted. Tires, new cars, used clothing. No, I'm just kidding about the three. But yeah, let me show you some of the vinyl I got. I got some more vinyl. So yeah, Beetle Brad's at it again. And this might be a lot of fun for you to see what else I got. So it kind of went outside the box. Forgive me for getting her last name wrong. I probably will, but it's Diana Krall. And I got this album, which I think Mark P showed in his video. And Diana's a concert, kind of classical piano player. She's really quite fantastic on her own. She's done a bunch of albums. She's got her own her own thing, her own gig going, you know. And you may say, I really don't know her, or maybe I've heard of that name before. And she is Elvis Costello's wife. Yeah, isn't that crazy? So yeah, Elvis Costello's wife. And this is on 180 gram, and it is just mind-blowing. I'm almost wondering if it's not 180 gram, like it's a lot heavier. They just recently started doing a 200 gram. And that would be really cool to see what that would be like. And I don't think this is 200, but it feels heavier than 180 gram. But this is very nice, very relaxing, very soothing and beautiful music. 2 record set. 1, 2. Just great. I'm really liking that. So much so that even Barnes & Nobles have got CDs now on sale. They weren't before, but the CDs are on sale now. So here's CDs. Sounds like a TV commercial. On sale now, the CDs. This is one of her CDs, and if you can read, hopefully you can get it in there. It's a song written by Sir Paul McCartney. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that cool? Sir Paul McCartney. Never knew that even existed or even that came about. But yeah, this I haven't heard this one. So yeah, I just letting you know about that. So you know, we got some CDs and some albums in this. This next one, I've got the original vinyl, and if you've seen my videos, I met Neil, who recently passed away, who was one of the Ruddles. But this is the new Ruddles 180 gram, well, my sticker slid down, 180 gram of the Ruddles. This is also, everything I'm showing you is a Barnes & Noble exclusive, they were, or came out with. And here's the record. Yeah, it even comes with a record. And that is really kind of neat because that is on a Parlophone label. Nice. Because, they had their record label as the banana. So that was kind of on the promo one that I've got as well. I've got the promo, which has the banana in the middle of the circle. And as if that was not enough, and boy should it be, because the Ruddles album is great. The tour program, well, the booklet, it's kind of a booklet of all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to go through it all. For those of you that are my Ruddles people, you know exactly what this is. And for those of you who don't know the Ruddles, they have done some fantastic parodies of the Beatles, like A Hard Day's Rut and Ouch instead of Help. They're absolutely hilarious. You can find the movie. They did a movie on YouTube, and George Harrison helped out on a lot of it, and he's actually in it. But yeah, there's the booklet. But yeah, all you need is cash instead of all you need is love. Go watch the movie. It's just absolutely hilarious. It really, really is. And then this is another kind of a spin picture of the Beatles. And this is kind of the press release from Derek Taylor. So that's really neat. I've never seen that. So they gave you this as a bonus. This is in the new one that I'm showing you, the 180 gram. And also it comes with a 45 from Japan with 4 unreleased songs that were not on the album. So there you go. There's the 45. Really, really nice. And see, they got definitely doing the picture of the Beatles there. And to look like Sullivan. I already showed the back of this, but yeah, it kind of looked like Ed Sullivan there as well. Okay, next album is Danny Harrison. Yeah, George Harrison's son, Danny. And he has done a couple of other albums, but this is kind of his latest album. And it is also a 2-record set. Let's see, kind of however you hold that. I liked the music a lot. The music was terrific. The vocals were a little edgy. It seemed a little dark, kind of almost a little dreary. I didn't really care for it that much. It sounded kind of drab and kind of dreary. And you know, for those of you that are kind of Beatle completists or solo Beatles or even Danny Harrison, it's a 2-record set, as you kind of see in here. You know, if you want to get it at Barnes & Noble at 50% off, that's their sale. It's a great thing. And also, by getting this, it comes with actually a kind of a really cool Danny Harrison poster. Yeah, that's kind of nice. That's a nice touch, you know, kind of almost like the George Harrison All Things Must Pass, and you know, George Harrison doing the poster. Okay, CD once again. This is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Greatest Hits. I just recently got this one too, so I have not heard it. But you know, hey, it's Tom Petty, Greatest Hits. How can you go wrong? You know, Greatest Hits package. You're going to be like, oh gosh, I've never heard that before. That's an obscure track, you know. I won't back down. Don't know it. Yeah, it was only one of Tom Petty's greatest hits, hence the CD. Alrighty. Next album up is this one, CCR. Yeah, and this is, I kept the plastic on it. It's a gatefold, so yeah, you don't get to see the gatefold part. And it's a 2-record set, and the cool thing about this one is, you know what the cool thing is? What Beatle Brad likes. Come on, everybody, you know what Beatle Brad likes the most. Come on, say it with me. Colored vinyl. Yeah, exactly. Isn't that just so neat? It's supposed to be gold. I'd say it's more of a yellow actually than a gold. It is probably coming up on my video as more of a yellow. So, you know, what you see is the video is what you get, you know, kind of thing. And that's it. And like I said, it's a 2-record set, and I've heard this. Yes, I have heard this one, and it's spectacular, just spectacular. So, all right, now for my Elvis people. Got a bunch of you out there: John, Curtis, Kevin, Joe, Matt. Yeah, I got a bunch of Elvis people. Ed. Got this one, which is the Friday Music one. And this is, I've listened to this as well, and it's excellent. There's the gatefold. Very nice. And you know what? Okay, yeah, you probably already guessed it again. Colored vinyl. Nothing gets past you guys, does it? It's almost just like the CCR one I just showed you. I used to, instead of clear revival, or you know how you say it, I can never pronounce it. Back in the day, I used to call them VCR, so I never seemed to get the name right, but it was CCR. But it looks like the same color. And it comes with a big, gigantic billboard of a poster. Okay, poster of the album. So I can back up. You getting that in there? So yeah, so it's got the poster with it. That's kind of neat. Not too many of them had posters, so I'm happy with that. And once again, to be happier, I've listened to this one. This is also a terrific, terrific album by Elvis. The sound quality of this is just mind-blowing. This is a fantastic album. I mean, really, if you guys, can't make it to Barnes & Noble or something like this, try and see if you can find this one. And this is on Friday Music as well. And this is just, you hear Elvis and you enjoy his voice, but when you hear stuff like How Great Thou Art, and the notes that he hits, and just the vocal range is just, it's beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. And it's just, I recommend it. And those of you that have got it, you know what I'm saying. It's beautiful. And then it's on red vinyl on both sides, too. And that's cool. I love the red vinyl. So, yeah, well done, Friday Music, on the red vinyl. And like I said, it just sounds just beautiful. Okay, back to the CDs again. And these, like I said, the CDs are on sale. So even though you didn't find any vinyl, check out the CDs. This is Queen's Greatest Hits, Volume 1, 2, and 3. I hope you can get that. I know it's a little dark in here, but I hope you're getting that. And this is great. I haven't heard this yet either, but I'm looking forward to listening to it. But like I said about Tom Petty, Queen applies also. If it's greatest hits, you can't go wrong. This album is incredibly smooth, beautiful sounding, and it's 180 gram as well. And this is Simon and Garfunkel. Just a superb, beautiful album. This is magnificent. This is a true Simon and Garfunkel classic. If you don't have any Simon and Garfunkel in your collection, that is the one to own. If you can't afford to buy records or whatever, and you can't afford to really go out and get a lot of vinyl, and you'd like to have a Simon and Garfunkel, that'd probably be one of the best. Well, also outside of their greatest hits, of course. But at 50% off and you're getting those, yeah, it's just a good one. Just a real good one. And this next one is a jazz CD. And this is, I really like the music in this, but I did not know that this was from a movie. I like it. I like it a lot. My speakers were kind of actually made for jazz and classical and high fidelity range jazz stuff anyway. Lots of times when you buy speakers, you just buy speakers. But then when you start buying high-end speakers, they will tell you that these are made for, classical or jazz or, pop music or rock or whatever. And the speakers that I have, which are very high-end, I didn't pay full price for them. I had a buddy who helped me out who sells electronics and speakers. Told me that, buy some jazz. So this is 180 gram, and it's an excellent album, two record set. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's a movie, and in between the music, there's a lot of cussing in there, and I just, you know, little of that goes a long way. You know, it's just not necessary. You know. Like I said, this is a 2-record set. So yeah, it's just not necessary. I mean, it kind of ruins the mood. You know, I'd hate to have a bunch of people over and you're having a dinner party. And then next thing you know, you got some guy, like I said, a 2-record set. Some guy on the record, you know, just throwing out the F-bomb in every other word and M this and M that. And, you know, it's just not necessary. You know, it really, really isn't. But anyway, that's going off onto a tangent. And now for my last one. Yay! I know a lot of you are saying. I haven't opened this, but this is self-explanatory because I've got this several times, this album. But this is the brand new edition, which is the 180 gram edition of All Things Must Pass. And I cannot wait to crack this one open. There's a foreign sticker. But this is definitely one of George's best albums. But in high fidelity, 180 gram, I can't wait to crank this up. I mean, I'm going to really play this loud and proud, everybody. I really am. It's going to be sweet. So these are the albums I've got. And I showed a bunch in the other video, but this should do it, don't you think? Yeah, it should. I don't know. I might go back to find some other CDs, and then again, they might have some more vinyl on sale. Who knows? But for now, this is kind of where I'm at. But let me know down below. Comment down below. Did you go to Barnes & Nobles to buy some stuff? Tell me what you got in my comments down below. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you thought of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I have a lot of fun just sharing these with you. I know a lot of you can't afford to go out and buy vinyl. Well, normally I couldn't afford to go to Barnes & Noble and buy these at regular prices because their prices are very high. But when they're 50% off, it's actually a pretty good deal. But, you know, I understand we all have a budget and we all work within our means of what we can afford and can't afford. So please, please, when you're watching any of my videos or any of the VC people, please don't go into debt just to buy a record and buy a big collection just because you want to impress your friends or whatever. Buy it for yourself and enjoy the music yourself. Don't buy it just to collect it to keep up with everybody else. Collect for yourself, and like I said, please don't go in debt. It's not worth it. It really isn't. So financially, try to find them on sale like I just did for Barnes & Noble. And that's kind of my little speech at the end of what you should not do of going in debt. So like I said, it's just that I care for you. Beetle Brad does care. Instead of most channels, they say to you, go out and buy this. Get this right away. Go out and buy this one. Go out and buy this one. Well, you know, financially, lots of times you can't. So I understand. And I do care for each and every one of you that are my viewers. So I know I'm running long and I do need to end this. So I do thank you for watching. And as I say on my channel, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. I appreciate you. I'm out of here. See ya.